Hey guys, today I'm gonna explain to you all about data analytic, how to become a data analytic, and especially the roadmap and how I work on project and all the workflow. If you're new to this channel, hi, my name is Rasha. I'm a senior data analyst and I teach about anything about data analytics. Guys, even before telling you what to learn and what's the roadmap into becoming a data analyst, I want to explain to you how a project workflow goes. I'm gonna explain it in details, and this applies to big projects and small projects. When you start a project, it's because there's a problem, there's a business need, there's someone asking for something, or someone noticing that you can actually automate something or do something better or update something. So you have a problem. Then what do, you research the problem, you find out what, you found out where, how can I make this work. You can use Visio, you can use Lucidchart, you can build some use case, you can build some UML diagrams. Then also, when you figured all this out, you have to figure out where to pull the data from. It could be like a old software and the data is still relevant and people are still using it and you want to pull this out. Sometimes there's also a problem of security, so you do need to use like Denodo or pull that data. Then you can plug it into SQL, and sometimes you can look at it first in Excel. If someone is asking for static data, that's like the easy part. You can just use Excel, make it nice, deliver it. Static is a one-time thing, it doesn't change. If they're asking for something dynamic, then it's more complicated because then you want something to update and automate on its own. So that's when you pull out Power Automate, where you can use it to automate some task. Actually, Power Automate is really fun. I really suggest you guys look into it. You can automate a bunch of things like emails, YouTube video, a lot of things. And when you use Power Automate, you can use it to create a flow for Power BI, for SharePoint, to gather data also from a Microsoft list. Sometimes you want data from a specific user, so you do create a Microsoft form that you're gonna put on your SharePoint website, and then users can fill it up and then answer this website, and then you can pull this data and connect it directly to your Power BI to display it for like higher ups management. Sometimes Power BI is not always the solution. Maybe they want to see the data, but it's impossible to do in Power BI. Maybe you need to create something new. So then you could have a fun project with Python, C Sharp. Usually they use old apps that are in VBA.net. And sometimes you can like look at a little bit at the code and reproduce it in C Sharp or even Python. Just create something better, improved, that will answer their business need. Lastly, the fun part is like when everything is checked, when you deployed, it works, you tested, you did a quality assurance, then you can document it. We use Confluence, or Confluence is like a Wikipedia for corporate. And you can also make a PowerPoint so you can present it, help out the change management. You can also make a user guide for the people that will be using it. It will like help with the change management and everything and make everything easier for everyone. So that's how a big project would work. Like a small project, like I said, if they're asking for something small and static, sometimes it's only SQL, Excel, that's it. That's all you need to do. You just build a small query, play a little bit with the data. Sometimes you need to look for the data, so you're going to go more in deep than into SAP or something. And sometimes I also put CSV here because sometimes Excel could be heavy on Power BI or on other things. So to save up some space, also using CSV or having the habit of converting Excel to CSV is a good habit to have. So now that I talked about the big workflow, I'm gonna tell you, if you're really interested into being a data analyst, and honestly, it is worth it. I like my job. I might have thrown a lot of words, a lot of apps, a lot of software, a lot of definitions you might know, but you know what? If I can do it, you can do it. Like honestly, it's not that hard. It just takes time to learn. All you need to know for an entry level position, it would be Excel. Excel, learn how to pivot table, learn the VLOOKUP. Then after that, that's like the basic. Like honestly, 2 weeks. You just need 2 weeks of Excel. Then dedicate a month into learning SQL. SQL is really important. You need to learn SQL. If you want to be a data analyst, SQL is like the top one. I would say like honestly the top thing to have on your resume is SQL. After you mastered SQL, so it's been a month and a half, Then you can just dedicate maybe another month to Power BI, and that's an extra, a plus. If you don't like Power BI and you're more at ease with Tableau, they're very similar. So either Power BI, either Tableau, it works. All the rest that I talked about are add-ons or stuff you're gonna learn. Also, if you want to really be over the top, AI and machine learning are really trendy right now. So if you have those skills, they're probably gonna like put you above the pile. So, uh, also Python or any language. It could be C sharp also. It's really popular. So either Python, either C sharp. Just knowing a bit of basic programming also will like give you more chances to be picked because we do use sometimes Python for like a project that we couldn't resolve with Power BI or just show the data, or we have a really old, outdated system and we do need some like data coming in, and you can like be the lucky one that will like work on it and build the project. And from Python, learn the library Panda. That's what we use. And yeah, guys, that's it. Honestly, if you just do those steps, you're like you're good. Like you have the skills. Honestly, if you studied in another field and you really don't know anything about all those software, don't worry. I learned everything on my own. I learned from work, I learned from internship, I learned from Udemy. Just YouTube also. YouTube is a great tool to also use. Programming languages, honestly, everything is out there. You just need to look a little bit into it. I would suggest the most important is SQL. So, guys, if you want to focus on one thing, focus on SQL. Also, if you have an interview soon or you want to apply soon for jobs, one thing I really suggest is working on personal projects or even just like play around with Power BI, try to do something nice. And once you have the interview, it's nice when you can present something. Especially during an interview, people are very visual, they like to see things, and when they see it, they're more eager to like respond well to it. Honestly, if you're a student right now, internship is the best way to start. I did 3 internships and I gained most of my skills from the internships. So I highly, highly recommend finding internships because that will really open the door for you. And it's also easier to get into a company if you're an intern. So just like keep that in mind. If you really want to like take it above and beyond, machine learning is something good to also know. It's something I am working on. I am doing a master degree in business analytics and technology management, and I'm hoping to learn more about machine learning. So certifications, any Microsoft certification is good. So the PL 900, PL 300, any Microsoft app tools that you master and know are relevant, and they can also help you land a job. But also keep in mind networking is really important. So most of the jobs are actually um, not posted. They actually hire from word to mouth before even posting the job. So join a professional group, attend industry conference, and connect with other data professional to learn about new tool. Especially if they see someone very motivated, very interested, they're more likely to recommend you. Enough for the hard skills. I want to tell you all about the soft skills. So make sure you have analytical thinking. If you like statistics, if you like discrete mathematics, if you like maths in general, this is going to be a piece of cake for you because it's all about like solving like math equation and math problems or making percentage or like showing a KPI. A second soft skill is communication. So if I compare our job to a software engineer, we communicate way more. We're more social. We have to uh, have a lot of meanings to understand the problem, to really figure out where we can how we can solve it and where to gather the data from. Problem solving. So problem solving skills is important too. And also one last thing is stay updated all the time. This is also something I do. Just learning about the newest thing, learning about the technology, because data science, data analytic, even software engineer, they're fields that are constantly evolving and it's evolving at a rapid pace. So just knowing the latest trend, being up to date on AI is something like all companies are using right now. Like honestly, they're gonna say this pen is more expensive because we use AI. Like all companies are using AI right now. You cannot be a data analyst and not learn AI, because AI is like being integrated in Power BI. It's being integrated in Python. We like Copilot. I see more and more about Copilot. So, all right, guys, that wraps up our journey through the roadmap to become a data analyst. We've covered everything. I hope you found this guide helpful and feel more prepared to start your own path in data analytics. If you have any questions about today's video, if you have any of your own tips to share, please don't hesitate to drop a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you found this video useful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more insight into data analytics and beyond. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, every data journey starts with a single step. Take yours today and keep pushing the boundaries of what you can achieve today. Until next time, keep analyzing and keep creating. Bye.